became homeless 4 years ago.
I've been homeless since 2009.
Since May of this year.
I've been homeless for like a year now.
You don't want to be in this situation. You don't want to know where you're going to be laying your head down at night.
I don't wish nothing like this on my worst enemy.
It's the scariest feeling in the world. It's very empty. You spend a lot of time alone. You spend a lot of time on edge because you're constantly worrying. You're trying to figure out how you can get out of this consistently all day long. From the moment I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, my thought is getting out of this situation.
It's very, very hard out here. You're going to suffer from depression. You're going to suffer from the rain, the bugs. You have to be extremely strong.
We're seeing people dying out here, sometimes slowly, sometimes quickly. Last year, more than 10% of the chronic homeless population in the city of Fort Lauderdale died on the streets.
It's really tough. It's really, really rough. You know, all of us not drug addicts. Never in my life have I had drinking or drug problems. My only issue is just finding a stable home and a stable job.
It's sad, but we live in a city and a nation where the existence of homeless people and homelessness itself seems to have become normalized. People had their belongings set on wooden pallets, which Fort Lauderdale police officers actually provided to them, giving the impression that this was a place where you could be until May 19th, when the city came in really heavy, as if they were doing a SWAT raid.
I was in the library on the 5th floor charging my phone, and I saw the blue barrels coming, and I said, uh-oh, this is it. And I went grabbed what little things I could grab.
They said, everyone, you're getting out of the park. We're closing everything down.
There was no paper, there was no warning.
They didn't come and give us a warning or nothing.
When I arrived, there were people putting things in trucks, and I'm looking and it's all flat.
People who own almost nothing to begin with, and the city actually took the last of their possessions, some of which is irreplaceable.
My birth certificate was in there, my social security card, my clothes, mainly the clothes that I used to go out and look for a job with.
Some medication, which I need for my heart.
It makes it hard because now I have to try and replace everything, and it costs money to do it.
I lost my sense of safety. Among anything else, I don't feel safe now where I sleep at. I felt safe here with my friends around me, my family.
I ran over to grab, whatever I could. The police then immediately told me, you can't grab none of this stuff, it's considered garbage. And I was like, well, this my ID's here, my cell phone. And they told me, well, if you don't get out of this trash pile, we're taking you to jail.
They came for everything. Pallets, clothes, bags, our belongings, they came for everything. And swooped like a tsunami.
Where's the compassion, the humanity? So I just feel like we're animals, that's in their eyes.
And realize how quickly they erased us, like we don't exist.
Like we were rats. You moved us from the sidewalk, you put us in the dirt, you moved us from the dirt. Where you want us at? In the road next?
You know, that's really hurtful, because we ain't got nowhere to go.
You can't erase the homeless. I mean, it's impossible. In the end, you still have homeless people here. You still have to have a place to sleep. You still have to have a place to eat. You have to have a place to gather, and some place that you feel relatively safe.
We're human beings too, you know. I mean, we did have a life at one time, and it's like anybody could fall. But I do see people walk by with a frown on their face like it can't happen to them. Yes, it can, because sometimes in life tragedy happens.
You live paycheck to paycheck, and you're 2 paychecks away from being on the streets like the rest of us.